Mamma Mia, here we go, yet again. Everything you thought you knew from the first movie, rehashed for the sequel. Filmed in beautiful Croatia. Greece, coming up.
Yes, I've been broken-hearted, blue since the day we parted.
Cher, and they're back, like old cheese. The gay one.
I'm wearing glasses.
The one who can't sing.
No acting required.
And the Swede.
I think it's like a family, seeing everyone again.
Yeah, the three of us, me, him, and the turnip who isn't here.
No, it's a Swede, it's not a turnip. Yeah, that's the joke. He's a Swede.
No, a turnip would be funnier.
Mamma Mia.
I don't actually know what I'm doing. Shave your legs again.
Here we go yet again. Time goes forward and backward. And then forward again. For no apparent reason. And Cher. The little girl is all grown up.
You are invited to the opening of the hotel that my mom, Meryl Streep, always wanted to open. But now she can't, because she is dead. Bet she won't come.
Sing!
There's no music.
Sing it a cappella.
Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing.
So you point the camera at the people who are in the film, playing other people, make sure they're in the picture in the range. They say words in between pictures, songs, we have songs in this, and that's a film. Keep going, Mary.
Carrie.
Carrie? Carrie Culligan.
Mulligan.
Mary Mulligan. That's weird. Hold the card up.
And Cher.
When I kissed the teacher,
Mamma Mia 2. More songs than even ABBA knew they had written.
last night I heard my mama singing a song.
Coming up, Cher.
Can you stop that? The world is wide and I just want to make some memories.
Young girl meets three. They're boys, but they're men. But she meets them when they're men, but she's dead later.
Who's the daddy?
You look great in this.
I know, but I have to wear dungarees. It's contractual.
Sorry.
You're hurting me now.
Sorry. 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 Help! Help!
So many wonderful songs to cram into a story. Waterloo was tricky, but well, came together like magic.
I think I may have to randomly sleep with you.
Waterloo. Sorry. Did you won the war?
Of course, Napoleon-themed restaurant.
Waterloo. Finally facing my Waterloo.
Mamma mia, here I go again. How can I resist ya?
How it came about was we were having drinks and a friend said to me, why not make another film? So I said, yes, let's make another film, and Cher said she'd do it, and that was that.
Am I in this at all?
This is just so great, isn't it? I mean, Lily James, who I play, she's just so talented. I suppose that's why she got all the songs.
Yeah.
I mean, all the songs. I mean, she made this film with her bounciness and really, really lovely voice. This is a tribute, isn't it? Because I really love this film, and Lily's a really good friend of mine, so...
You're an idiot. It's a brutal, heartless takedown for comic relief.
What's your problem? I'm dead!
In the second part, the only reason to go on watching. Share.
Fernando.
Share.
Hunger, real hunger, is hitting a huge number of people in this country right now.
This one's going to a breakfast club. We work with a lot of schools, a lot of food banks, women's refuges, family centres, youth advice centres. Sadly, our demand is growing.
I've been talking about global poverty since Comic Relief began. But if you told me back then that I'd be here today, asking you to reach into your pocket so that we can help feed children in the UK, one of the richest countries in the world, I wouldn't have believed you.
1 in 10 families in the UK are struggling, and of that 1 in 10, 1 in 4 of them are children that are going without food.
Every year, we throw away about 10 million tons of food. Well, Comic Relief is about trying to find amazing solutions to terrible problems. And here's another one.
Lovely.
Fair Share are a brilliant group of people who are making sure that food that would otherwise have gone to waste ends up back on the table. They get surplus food from supermarkets, manufacturers, and even individuals and give it to charities who turn it into meals.
You send this stuff to them for free, or is...
So we ask them to provide us with a bit of a donation, and that covers the things like our fuel costs, rent, because unfortunately we don't get warehouses for free.
10 quid wouldn't buy all that much in the real world. Maybe this much. But here, it would pay for all this. And that will help to feed people, and especially kids who are hungry, through no fault of their own. It's like magic beans. £10 buys you this. £20 buys you this. And look at what 30 quid buys.
Hunger is becoming a brutal reality for lots of people in the UK. And tonight, the reality is that your generosity, your gift, can ease that pain. People say charity begins at home.
It's happening on your doorstep.
Yeah. You can't get more at home than this. Putting food into the mouths of kids and families all over the UK. You can do it right now. Please. And thank you.
Mamma mia, here I go again.
Share! Share! I mean, share!
She's a great actress.
Share, my old friend, Share.
Share? Actual Share?
Share.
Let's get this party started.
But Grandma, you weren't invited.
That's the best kind of party, little girl. Can you hear the drums?
No. You keep going. Then you...
Huh? Keep going.
Keep going.
But Grandma, you weren't invited.
That's the best kind of party, little girl. Well, it was weird. My agent rang. He said, Cher, you're doing the movie. I didn't even know what the movie was. And he said, it'll be great. You get a tour and an album.
Something about this character that I related to is that he's essentially lost on an island.
Fernando.
And he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And in a sense, I don't either. Share.
My old friend Cher playing my mother. Oh, why? Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
I can.
I remember long ago another starry night like this.
Yep, me too.
In the firelight, Fernando. You know, it's ABBA. You get a tour and an album after. So for me, it was a simple decision. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando.
More keep from it.
Yeah, we're shining there for you and me. For liberty, Fernando. Though we never thought that we could great. And I get an album and a tour. I get a tour.
Let's do it. No.
Okay, fine, fine.
And that's a wrap. Well done, everybody.
No, that's not a wrap. That's not a wrap. Stop.
What? I just thought it came to a natural end with Cher.
No, because I have my song. Meryl has a song. I come back. Do you see?
Yeah, I have a baby.
Yeah, I have a baby. I have you.
Right, but hang on, you're dead.
Yes, but I have a baby, and I come back. I sing as a ghost.
Really? And cue Mary Culligan.
Don't think I know this one.
You know, this has been such a revelation. ABBA have so many songs, there must be at least another 3 movies to be made.
Oh, I hope not. I'm a serious actor. I've got a career.
I've got a career.
No, you've got a carer. I've got a career.
Like an image passing by my love.
Oh, you've started too high, dear.
Mirror of your eyes, my love, my life. I can see it all so clearly, all I love so dearly. Images passing by, like reflections of your mind. My love, my life are the words I try to find. My love, my life, but I know I don't possess you. With all my heart, God bless you. You will be my love, my life. You're my one and only.
Right, that's. I didn't sign up for this. You know, my agent warned me about comedy.
I'm coming with you, Mary. I'm a serious actor. We do the classic.
No, wait, this is classic. This is the classic. Mary Culligan. Carrie Culligan. Come back.
I think what they've done with the script is brilliant. I mean, they've told the same story twice. It's brilliant.
So, all in all, it's 3 men meet 3 men meet 3 women meet 3 women meet Cher. And that's the film.